So in this video, I'm going to break down one of my trading portfolios, my algo trading portfolios. I'll show you behind the scenes, some of the statistics, some of the MyFX book, and every single month I'm going to be updating this and a few other portfolios. So if you don't know what I do, I create trading algorithms that have helped me profit in the markets without doing any coding. I don't know coding, I don't know anything like that. My skill set is strategy, to strategize different assets that work together in a portfolio. So that's the two main things, is creating algo trading strategies, which in my opinion is far superior to manual trading because manual trading is hard. Most people don't have time or the psychology to be able to do it proficiently. So algo trading is step one, and step two is to diversify. If you look at the assets in this portfolio, you have currency, you have some precious metal, and you have some indexes. That's generally a portfolio of how I trade. And again, I have a main account like this that copy trades to various other accounts. So I did do a video in this last month, but I'm going to be updating everyone every month moving forward. So if we actually look at the account itself, this is MyFX book. It started on 28th of May. Let's just call it June. And now it's the last day of September today. So it's 4 months, and so far it's done 19.46% in growth. One thing to note is the low drawdown, 3.22%. Generally speaking, I like to create everything with low drawdowns. The longer that you can stay in the game of trading or investing, those are the people that win at the end of the day. When you see people do 20%, 30% per month and all this ridiculous stuff, it doesn't last, it's not realistic. So I like to go for modesty. And the way that you scale your gains is to have more capital. You can have capital from third-party sources, from prop firms, from investors. But let's create something first, a system that's very low risk and long-term and diversified. So a few important things to note. The equity curve is relatively linear. I've had a very good month this month. It averages normally about 4 or 5% per month, but this month's been 10%. So it's been very, very profitable in terms of prop firms and so forth. If you look at the stats, they don't blow you away, nor should they. 52% win rate and 53% win rate on longs and shorts. I don't really care too much about win rates, doesn't really bother me. And one thing I do look for is profit factor. Profit factor for me has to be above 1.5. So very, very basic. If it drops below 1.5 and you can sort of figure out looking at the data where it's coming from, if there's one strategy that isn't performing as well as the others, or one asset, you can rejig things. But that's pretty much the algorithm itself. So if we look at the trades, again, what you'll notice is the winners are much bigger than the losers. So if we look at the last couple of weeks, a few $1,000, $1,900, $1,400, $1,200, and then look at the losses, very, very small. And this is the same theme throughout all. And again, these are automated trades. This is algorithms. I don't trade manually. I think I'm in a few pending orders right now. Yeah, I'm in a few pending orders. They haven't been triggered yet. So we'll see what happens at the end of this today. But yeah, losses are very, very small generally, and the winners are much bigger. That was the biggest breakthrough for me when trading. First, trading algorithmically. Secondly, trading in a portfolio-based approach, so having lots of assets as opposed to just one or two. On this portfolio, there's 8 assets here. I normally have about 20 different strategies, but this one's got 8. And then your risk management. This is important, is moving stop loss to break even, always, on my strategies, the way I trade, and trailing stop losses. My trailing stop losses can either be fixed percentage or they can be based on ATR, depending on the market, how much it flows and how much it trades, how much it reverses. I use those two approaches. So, but you'll see a theme throughout all of my trades is the winners are much bigger than the losses, and we remove risk off the table as soon as possible. So as soon as I'm entered into a pending order, I'm also triggered into a trailing stop and or a move stop loss to break even once it reaches a certain profit level. That's why you see on the account, if you look on the right hand side here, you see lots of small little wins like $11, $70, $200, but the same in losses. And when you mitigate losses as much as possible, or risk as much as possible, not losses, that's when you stay in the game long term, and people who stay in the game long term are the ones who make money in the markets. So like I said, the account, it's $20,000 profit on this account here. And that's basically how I trade. So I'm going to be updating everything at the end of every month to show you how everything works. And I'll dive into the data a little bit. You'll see here that, again, May, don't take May into account because it's one trading day. June, it did 4.8%. July and August did about 1.4% between them. So those are very slow months for me. September's also a slow month for most people. I just happen to have a good month, 10.31%. I don't think I'll be triggered into another trade today. It's getting to the end of the day now, and all my pending orders are closed by 4 p.m. It's currently 2:30 p.m. So I don't think I'll be triggered to the end of the day, so that 10.31% should stay the same. Let me just actually check. I don't think I'm in a trade. No, I'm in four pending orders on gold, GBP, JPY, the NASDAQ, and the USD JPY. So, like I said, they won't be triggered, but that's literally how we trade. The skill set in this type of trading is not trading. The skill set in this type of trading is portfolio management. And I generally check this once a week. So it's Friday, it's Tuesday today, but it's the end of the month, so I'm checking it. I check it once per week, and that's how I trade. Once they're built, and your job is to be a portfolio manager as opposed to a trader. So wherever you are watching this, there's links somewhere. You can go and check it out to see what we do. And if you're interested, you can book a call, speak to the team, and they'll be able to break down exactly how we do this and how we generate consistency without all the stress and without all the time of manual trading.